Hello, magical butterflies. This is Tina from Butterfly Intuition, Divine Guidance. I hope you are having a magical day, night, or afternoon. If you are new to my channel, welcome. If you are returning, welcome back. This is going to be a pick a card reading. The theme for this reading is pick a spirit baby card. The 3 purple cards in front of the camera are from a spirit baby message deck that I created. The first card is Sunflowers Symbolize My Bright Future. I Can't Wait to Sleep in Your Arms While You Sing to Me is card number 2. Card number 3 is I'm Always With You. Take a moment to pick the card that calls out to you. You can pick 1, 2, or all of them to just see if there's messages across the board for you. The other decks I'm going to be using in this reading is 2 decks that I created. Butterfly Messages from Spirit, Awakening Messages, and then I'm using What the Fuck is the Problem by Fire Witch Tarot, and Self-Love Spiritual Reminders by Fire Witch Tarot. So the theme for this is to pick a spirit baby message, to get messages from your spirit baby as well as your spirit guides on what you just need to know when it comes to your love connection, as well as your journey of self-love and healing. So let's start with card number 1. Sunflowers symbolize my bright future. Songs have messages. So you're getting song messages from your divine counterpart, as well as your spirit baby and your spirit guides. Pay attention to songs that you're hearing. If certain lyrics stand out to you, they have messages for you. I'm actually hearing the song One Number Away by Luke Combs. So that is a divine masculine who is coming through saying he is 1 number away from calling his feminine. Other people's actions and words only affect you if you allow it. So there's a lot of tension, there's a lot of stress, there's a lot of division going on in our world, and it's really important for you not to allow other people's actions and words to affect you, because the only words and actions that should affect you are your own. The way you can get out of this energy, if you are an empath and you get very sensitive to other people's energy, is to always stay true to yourself. When you do that, you stay centered, you stay in the energy of putting yourself first, you start protecting your energy, and you're just really able to just decipher whether energy is yours, someone else's, or just collectively. You could be picking up a group of people, because empaths, especially if you're in a large crowd or just in like a store or a restaurant, you can pick up the energy of every single person in that room. Release the past. It's time to release the past, because sunflowers symbolize your bright future, but you can't have a bright future if you're holding on to the past, and especially if the past is dark and it's painful and it makes you sad and it makes you angry. What you have to do is you have to release the past and allow this to just go away. It's kind of like, see how he's a magician? Wave your magic wand, poof, the past is gone, the door is closed, the box is closed, it has disappeared, and you have the power to do this. You have the power to release the past and to start moving forward. The way you do that is by doing the work. You have to do the work. You are being given guidance. You are being shown what work that needs to be done when it comes to healing and self-love. And it's time to do that. Because when you do that, you free yourself and you have a new beginning. And see how this card has the sun on it, and she's just basking in the warmth and the beauty of the sun, because she now sees that her future is bright. So let's get you some Messages from your spirit guides, pile number 1. Now, the one deck I'm going to be using, this is a sassy deck. It's not meant to trigger anyone or offend anyone, so if you're offended by foul language, you may want to click off now. You fucked up, and you know it. So there's something you did that you know you messed up on, and that's okay, because you just have to learn from it, and it doesn't have to be a mistake. Not everyone needs to know your business, so you don't need to announce to the world every time you have a thought, every time you're working on something. You just gotta kind of keep it to yourself, because that could be why sometimes other people's words and actions affect you, because you're allowing other people's opinions of what you're doing to affect you and to keep you from moving forward. Fix your goddamn crown and handle it. So your guides are coming through to say your crown chakra is blocked, it's not open, and you're not allowing the messages to come in from spirit. So what you have to do is you have to just balance and open your crown chakra. You can do that through a meditation, and if you feel sometimes like you are the queen or the king and sometimes somebody wants to pull your crown off, you just have to say, no, this is my crown and I'm keeping it on, and I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing and not worry about what everybody else wants you to do. Be the hunter, not the prey. So it's time to be the hunter and not be the hunted. It's time to go after what you want. Your health needs attention, so you really need to pay attention to how you're feeling. If you're feeling like you need to go see a doctor, please listen to that intuition and go. You need to just make sure your mental health is okay, your spiritual health, your emotional health, and your physical health. Just making sure you're okay. Pay attention to how you feel after you eat certain things, and just really just take care of yourself overall. You're surrounded by energy vampires. So you do have energy vampires around you, especially if you're an empath. They will always migrate to an empath to seal the energy. So protecting your energy, protecting yourself, and really just moving forward are the keys to doing that. You wouldn't be here if you weren't meant to overcome this. So this is spirit coming through to remind you, whatever obstacle you're currently going through, it was put in your path to get you to start moving forward. Be yourself today. It looks gorgeous on you. So don't hide who you are. Don't hide what you have gone through or what you are going through. Own who you are, flaws and all, because your flaws are a part of you, and you should love them just as much as you love the other parts of you. Success is the greatest revenge is your last message for pile number 1. So success is the greatest revenge. So if there's naysayers around you, the best way to shut them up is to succeed. So that is what I have for pile number 1. So let's get into the second pile, which is I can't wait to sleep in your arms while you sing to me. You have your vibe attracts your tribe. So your vibe does attract your tribe. Your vibe attracts the people around you. So if you are in low vibration, you are going to attract low vibrational people. If you are high vibration, you're going to attract high vibrational people. So calling in your soul tribe is key to where you are currently at on your journey. Whatever is meant for you will never pass you by, so trust that what is meant for you is never going to pass you by. The only thing that could happen, you could delay it by having fear and doubt, but if you stay open and stay in belief, it will come to you when it's meant to come to you. Stay open and see, third eye chakra. So making sure the third eye chakra is open and balanced and you're trusting your intuition, that will really help you with your vibe attracts your tribe. You will be able to call in your soul tribe, your soul sisters, your soul brothers, and it will also help you get this spiritual healing with the sacral chakra, and you will really be able to just have the sacral chakra balanced, open, and the same thing with your third eye chakra. So if you feel that either one of them is a little closed off or a little off balance, you may want to just do a meditation sacral chakra, they're showing me citrine, calcite, and then for third eye chakra, of course, amethyst. Right now you're going through healing, and Archangel Raphael is here with you. Archangel Raphael is here every step of the way. Peacock, special message for someone who resonates with a peacock, because what it's doing is you're going through an awakening right now, and this awakening shows you what you need to heal. So call upon Archangel Raphael to help you with your healing, and it's important for you to take responsibility for your actions and words. Own it. It doesn't matter if you were in a low vibrational or a negative or toxic place when you did or said something. Own it, apologize, forgive yourself, learn from it, move on, and you will never make that mistake again. So let's get you some channeled spirit guide messages from spirit. So you have hangry, I see, eat bitch. So again, this deck is sassy. If you don't like the language, I completely understand. You can click off this video. So if you're hungry, eat. This message is a little harsh, but it's Spirit's way of saying don't deprive yourself. Don't make yourself malnourished. Eat. You don't need to stress eat. You need to eat the foods that are good and nourishing for your body. That's what Spirit is saying. Sometimes Spirit has to come through in a sassy way to get our attention. And then for those who need to, remember the card we just saw? Taking responsibility for my actions and words, you have to fucking apologize. Just say you're sorry. Get out of your ego, get out of your pride, and just apologize. Someone around you has a horrible attitude. I mean, horrible attitude. And that could be why that you're in this energy of not wanting to apologize. And you need to start acting like the boss ass bitch that you are, because you are a boss ass bitch. You are the boss. You are the boss of your life. You are the creator of your reality. And it's really important that you just start moving forward and owning who you are, flaws and all. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone says things that they regret later. Everyone does things that they regret later. That's part of growing, learning, aging, maturing. Everyone goes through it, myself included. But remember, you don't need to force anything. Just go with the flow. And you're in your head too much when it comes to this situation. So you need to chill. You're overreacting because you're just too much in your head. Like your ego is coming in with obsessive thinking, taking you down a narrative, making you think like if you apologize, this is going to happen. The person's not going to forgive you. But remember, apologizing and forgiving is more for you. So if you apologize to the person and you apologize to yourself and you forgive yourself, you release that energy and you can move forward. And then that person has to make that decision to move forward. You need some retail therapy. So maybe you just need to go out and treat yourself to something nice. I'm not saying spend all your money, but maybe you just need to buy yourself something really nice. Loving yourself isn't vanity, it's sanity. So putting yourself first is not a bad thing. Loving yourself is putting yourself into union with yourself, having that self-love, that unconditional love. No one is you. That is your power. So take your power back and know that no one is you. No one will ever be you, because only you are you, and you are the creator of your reality. You decide the direction your life goes, and you decide the type of person you want to be starting right now. So if you don't like some of the things that you did and said in the past, it's okay. Just apologize. Even if you write an apology letter with the intent to give it to this person and you never do, the energy goes to them. The same goes with a forgiveness letter. So don't beat yourself up. Spirit came out a little harsh with the affirmation cards, but your spirit guides just want you to know that you're loved, you're a good person, you're a good soul, and everything is going to work out for you. But you just have to own your mistakes. You have to forgive yourself, learn from them, make them into a lesson, love yourself, put yourself first, and start going with the flow and start moving forward. So that is what I have for pile number 2. So let's get into the final pile, which is Spirit Baby message, I'm always with you. So I'm always with you. Your Spirit Baby is always with you, and your Spirit Baby wants you to surrender your fears. Surrender your fears. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to move forward. Even if you have to move forward without your divine counterpart, surrender your fears. If you struggle with money, this message is for you. Money is my best friend. It's always there when I need it. So, if you focus on lack of money, that could be a problem. So, if you want to create money and bring abundance into your life, you have to always pretend like you have enough money, and you will. Plant the seeds and watch them grow. So you plant the seeds and you watch them grow. But watching them grow is just watering them, but giving them the space and time to grow. Making sure you're not hovering over them where they're not getting sunlight, and watch them grow over time. Archangel Raziel is coming through with the message of transformation. So transformation is occurring in your life at this time. You are going into this unconditional love energy. Archangel Chamuel is also assisting you and is helping you get into the ask, believe, and receive energy, the law of attraction, to help you manifest your desires. So overall, you're just getting into a new chapter. You're transforming. You're becoming the butterfly coming out of the cocoon, and you're no longer the caterpillar, is what I'm being shown. So let's get you some channeled messages from Spirit. So we'll start with the Sassy deck. So this one isn't too vulgar, well, except there's one, but again, this is a 18 and over reading. That's why I mark all my videos like that. So just take it as it applies. This is all for fun, entertainment purposes only. Surrounded by idiots is the first card. So you know that you're surrounded by idiots. You know it. You know it deep down inside. And it's just a matter of, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to continue to be surrounded by these people, or are you going to distance yourself? Because as you awaken and you transform, what happens is you start to not want to be around these people at all. You start to just distance yourself. Maybe you stop hanging out with them. You stop going to bars with them. You stop going to party because you're just not into that lifestyle anymore. And that's okay, because as you go through life and you grow and ascend, you change. You start to not like to do the things you used to do. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you stay and you're around people who are low vibration and negative and toxic, your spirit guides are going to ask you if you're addicted to pain, or they just assume that you're addicted to pain because you stay in this situation, you stay around people like that, and you don't change anything in your life. Because yeah, there's too much partying going on. There's too much going out, partying, putting alcohol in your system, substances, maybe eating the wrong type of foods because you go out drinking and then you eat crappy food at the end of the night. And then you realize that these people haven't changed and you fell for their lies again. So that's okay. It's a lesson that you have to learn. So Spirit is just saying, find some peace and quiet. And they're telling you to stop being an asshole. Wow. I could definitely relate to that because I've been in this energy in the past, so I totally get it. So remember, find some peace and quiet. They're saying stop being an asshole because they're just saying stop ignoring the signs, stop ignoring what they're trying to tell you. And they want you for today, or when you can, to do nothing and to just kind of have a day to yourself, to journal, to think, to meditate. If you have to cry, you may cry. Crying is a form of release. After a good cry, shoulders back, flip your hair, and do the catwalk. So get into your power, girl. Work it. I'm seeing RuPaul saying work it. And don't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. So remember, don't set yourself on fire to keep other people warm. It's not your job to nourish and cradle and help people. It is your job to do that to yourself. So remember, your spirit baby is always with you. Your spirit guides are always with you. And that goes for everyone who is watching this video. Whether you picked the first card, the second card, or this card, or you picked all three. This reading was meant to just kind of bring a little sass out, because sometimes your spirit guides need to get a little sassy to let you know. Like, I had a card fly out. Where is it? And I laughed my ass off because I get this card all the time for me. Your spirit guides are now drinking because of you. So I get this card all the time. So I don't listen to my spirit guides sometimes too. So we're all human. We all have the oopsies, but you just got to learn from the oopsies and make them lessons and just learn to laugh at yourself. So I do hope this reading brought you clarity and guidance. If it resonated, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. And if this sassy deck offended you, I do apologize. This is just something fun I wanted to do, to just keep it fun and light and to just make people laugh during these times, because a lot of people are going back into lockdown. So I just wanted to do a funny reading to kind of get people to forget about life for a while. If you are interested in purchasing a personal guidance reading or session with me to look into your love connection or your life in general, they are available for purchase in my Etsy shop. The link is below. If you're interested in the decks I created that I used in this reading, as well as the music deck that I co-created, you can purchase them in my Etsy shop if you're in the United States. If you're international, I have a special ordering link listed below for you. Just so everyone knows, I only have one YouTube, one Patreon, one Instagram, one Facebook. The links are below. Look out for fake accounts, because I'm getting duplicated and so are a couple other readers. My donation links are also listed below. I'm also running a special reading for those who are interested in getting ready for 2021. It is called Open Your Third Eye, Awaken to 2021. It is a 1-hour guidance reading. It's a pre-recorded reading. All the information is in my Etsy shop. Love and light.